Hello, everyone. So I just listened to Senator Undume talking about this whole monies that were shared to them in the name of constituency project. And one of the things that he talked about was the fact that, oh, in America, they also do this, blah, 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 blah. I just hate it when these people always bring in, oh, in America, will you be senator? In America, a lot of allegations or whatever that have been done against you, won't you face the full wrath of the law? In America, don't they have rule of law? At least in America, they have electricity, 24/7 electricity. In America, there is food security. In America, there's subsidy on food. In America, the public school, good quality education in their public school to the standard, not the way that our own is just so off. Yes, in America, they have some schools that are off and whatever. But then if you're going to be comparing in America, why don't we compare on all the indices? Why do you pick and choose what you're going to compare about? And they're talking about the fact that, oh, yes, some of them got more than the 200 million because they are leaders. Is it 10 of them or thereabout? They are leaders. They are these, even those in the in the opposition and all of that. How did we get to a place whereby it is senators and House of Rep members, lawmakers that are all into this constituency project? If you are getting hundreds of millions or whatever, billions to do constituency project, what time will you have to focus on lawmaking and the things that need to be done? What time will you have to hold executive accountable? What time will you have to ratify treaties? What time will you have to ensure that people that are being appointed, that are given appointment, that are coming through you, you are vetting them very well to ensure that they are the right people that are supposed to be there? What time will you have for your oversight functions? Everything is just, then you're talking, they're bringing you from America is this, and then there was even a tweet I saw just now, which is just so up. Then they will now come and be sharing some few monies to people, Nigerians. In short, a lot of Nigerians, and no matter how criminal you are, as long as you are ready to share, give them some money, that's all. They will defend you. They don't even mind at all. There was this tweet I saw, which was so, I think I have it here, if I'm not mistaken, which was so, he said, it's from someone called Tudunwada_MI. He said, don't let these politicians brainwash you, regarding them as if they are the most kindest on planet Earth, just because they give you one bag of rice as Ramadan gesture. Senators and House of Rep members are receiving almost 30 million and 17 million respectively each month. And then they give you 10,000, 5,000, they will throw 500 naira in the air. Oh, they are the best thing after jollof rice. It's you that you are not holding them accountable and say, oh, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. People will not be insulting you and abusing you. What is all this? How do we get a nation to work if things are just upside down the way they are currently? What's going on? Okay, this you're sharing monies amongst yourself. How will you even have time to check whether a budget has been padded or not padded? And even looking at the budget and some of the crazy things that were on that budget. This is from, I think, Channels TV put this out, details and breakdown of incisions in 2024 budget. It said categories of budgets: 1,150 street lights worth 212 billion. 1,100, let's even say it's 1,200 street lights worth 212 billion. Do you know what is every billion has 9 zeros? That's 1,001 million. 1,001 million is what makes a billion. I know we talk billion anyhow in this country and trillion. 1,001 million is what makes a billion. So they are making 1,150 street lights at the rate of 212 billion naira. Then 427 boreholes, they are making it for 82.5 billion. I'm sure maybe you that you are watching me, you've done borehole for your community or done one borehole. How much did it cost you? That 420 something billion. A 420 something borehole, they are using 82 billion. Remember what I said. For every 1 billion, it means it is 1,001 million that make up 1 billion. Hey! Okay, now. 170 ICT projects with a value of 30.95 billion. Then 7.61 billion for empowerment of traditional rulers. How would the traditional rulers be in their this thing now? Let me just calm down and be nice. This is just crazy. You know, when I see this kind of figures, it's just so annoying. And then people are suffering. Nigerians are going, they've turned themselves to beggars on social media. If they are not entering your DM, they are on, please, oh, I've not eaten, I've not did this, I need money for this, I need money for that. Meanwhile, your monies are being used anyhow. You're sitting down there, some people are eating your money and using your money anyhow they like. You will see some Nigerians defending them. Of course, because some of them are waiting that one day to be their turn for them to be the ones there and eating the eatable. Collective wealth that should be used judiciously for everybody to be able to have a good life is what has been turned into, something that a few people just take, gang over. Before you know what's happening, and they'll even give the contract, and the people will not even do it. And this will be monies that will be like loans that have been collected all over. And they'll be telling that in America, in this, in America. Well, somebody should tell Senator Dume that in America they have 24/7 electricity. What do we even need that Senate for? Can we do away with the Senate? We don't have money. In America, is it the kind of democracy that they are practicing? It's not this. They are doing true federalism there. Let states own what they have. Eh? You see that some states are just sitting there contributing nothing to the center. Every month they will go with their this thing, what do you call it? With their cap and go and collect allocation from Abuja. How will the person have head? How will the person use his head? He won't use his head because when you get free money, you don't use your head. There's no state in Nigeria that God has not blessed. There is some people's own blessings that is being used for everybody. Some have kept their blessings. Some have not even bothered to check their blessings. They are telling us in America. Then let's do it the way Americans are doing it now. Let's do the true federalism the way Americans are doing it. So that we know when you say in America, yes, this question is balanced. It is not just that in America when it suits you, and when it doesn't suit you, you don't America. Anyway, I don't blame you people. I don't blame you people. The day Nigerians will have your time. Hey, now they talk shit. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. The true owners of Nigeria, one day they will wake up and get their country back.
Money makes the world go round.
My people, now well done. No, greetings to everyone. What's today? Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday to everybody. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your day is starting and it went well for those of you whose your day is gradually approaching nighttime. My people, I don't come again. No. This Nigeria matter because I wan take solve am. Una know say we no fit comot mouth for dis matter. Na the power wey we get be dis. The only power wey we get na to use mouth talk. Wetin be the solution on ground? Una hear say the people wey kidnap dis people, dey say make dem bring 1 billion abi how much before dem fit release the children. Una hear dat one? Okay. So that's what they said. They say the federal government when kidnap these people, they say make they say they no go release them until they pay 1 billion. Hey God. They don't turn this thing to business. They don't turn am to serious business. If Nigerians not come together or put away this their tribal and religious sentiments, e go hard. The sentiment wey dem don drive into the hearts of Nigerians, the religious sentiments when they don't drive, they don't divide people so tey to bring them together, to even say okay, you know wetin, so that we go even see each other dey fight it. Let's try and resolve this big issue first, so that we go still see each other dey banter with. No, if only Nigerians will come to, it's only unity that will destroy these people's plan. Because every day they are stealing from you, not small money, oh, trillions that the children now, the ones that are coming after, the ones that are yet to born, will come and meet, that they'll be paying off for a long time. How much are they going to steal before Nigerians wake up for Nigeria and say no, enough is enough? How much? Eh? I hear say one of the senators, whether he pass abi he talk something, say make dem withdraw security from all the senators, whatever, so that those securities they go see chance say go fight the Boko Haram. I just laugh. I see am, I just laugh. I say okay, well, we'll see how that works out. We'll see who gives up their security first. Security when they don't turn to house boy and house girl. Security when they hold umbrella, they carry bowl of jollof rice for oga and madam. Security when they hold chair for madam to sit down. Security when they help madam carry bag. Dat one na security. Na dat one na wan make e come go dey fight inside bush. Hey, and then una hear, I think it was, I don't know who he is now, one of these security people came out and said that if they had known on time what was going to happen in Kaduna with the kidnapping of those children, that they would have done something. In my mind, I'm laughing. So the kidnappers will call the terrorists, the Fulani terrorists will come and meet you and tell you, by the way, oh, we are going to do this. That's what Nigeria has turned into. Well, me, I'm out of ideas. If anybody has an idea that they want to share, me, I'm out of ideas. Now sit down, look the monkey business. Right now, I'm just like folding my hands and watching and coming and talking and sharing it, whatever information I have. The video I shared earlier, I brought it because there was a guy that was speaking and he was spitting a lot of facts that I really, really appreciated, and hopefully some of you caught it. I brought it here because Nigeria is gone to the dogs, man. Nigeria is gone to the dogs. It's sad. It really is sad because the Nigeria of how many years ago is not the same anymore. People can barely feed themselves. Barely feed themselves now. Yeah, somebody came on and was talking about how you see someone who's well dressed, everything, begging for 500 naira, 1,000 naira, because even their businesses are frustrated. They can't do anything. They can't make money. They can't go to their farms. So they are begging to feed themselves, feed their children. It has come to that. The middle class is gone. Anyway, middle class has been gone in Nigeria for a long time. Even the rich class now, are the ones where they don't thief the whole wealth of the country now, they fit survive. The ones when the ones when we know now they can make their money when they call themselves billionaires, they are struggling too. Did you hear that they're having, whether which meeting are they carrying to London to go and hold? Ministers or the committees or whatever the meeting is. They are now taking it to London to go and hold their meeting. Nigeria not reach their hold meeting again. Even lower echelon of staff for Nigerian government. Now London, now they take go hold their meeting. Oh God. Ah God, I beg you. Woo! Wow. Kai. Nigeria. Oh. Kai. It's such a I'm not even going to lie. It's such a shame. Eh? It's such a shame. that a whole country that is supposed to, we don't have, I don't know, people will be talking about I don't know, does Nigeria have a president? Nigeria does not have a president. There's nothing, we don't have officials, there's nobody there. We don't have. Eh? Kai.
Fail to establish a prima facie case against him. That is the major reason. So they must release him unconditionally because we are peace-loving people. We came here peacefully. We deliver our message peacefully, and we do not intend to cause havoc or cause any violence. But if we are pushed to the wall, we don't know what some of our radical members might do. So it is incumbent on the Nigerian government and the security agencies to, without further delay, release Bello Bodejo unconditionally.
While Tinubu is busy campaigning as if elections are not over, Miyetti Allah, the association that all herdsmen belong to, are threatening him to release their president, Bello Bodejo. We'll come back to why Bello was arrested in a moment. Tinubu was in Niger State to commission tractors procured by Niger State Governor Umar Bago. Tinubu made a statement that sounded more like what a candidate would say while canvassing for votes. He said that he can solve the farmers' headers crisis within a few days if governors provide land immediately. So is he trying to blame the governors for the crisis and insecurity? Is it another blame game he's using to cover his incompetence? Is he trying to say that clashes cannot stop until governors give them land for free? So anyone or group can just wake up and start terrorizing people just because they weren't given free land. And the government is supposed to appease them, notwithstanding all the killings and atrocities they've committed. Wouldn't that encourage more groups to do the same thing? Too many questions. This is simply illogical. Anyway, what we have in Nigeria right now has gone beyond farmers' headers crisis. There are many instances where farms or cows were not even involved. It's full-blown terrorism. Herders who are seeking grass for their livestock don't move around with automatic rifles. If it is grass they are looking for, they wouldn't need to displace entire communities, burn down their houses. It is time the government calls it what it is. This is terrorism backed by powerful people with huge ambitions. They are literally committing genocide. So Tinubu should do his job of securing the country. No one should kill any Nigerian in the name of looking for grass to graze livestock. They should stop treating this matter with kid gloves. It has gone out of hand, and why do they always ask for land? Buhari did the same thing with his Ruga project. People resisted it and he was forced to abandon it. Now, Tinubu is doing the same thing, demanding for land from governors, hoping that somehow it will work, something that didn't work during Buhari's time. Herdsmen are running a business. Why can't they purchase land like every other business? Most grown cows cost up to 500,000 naira or more. If they sell a few cows, that would be enough money to purchase farmland where they can set up their ranches and start grazing their livestock. It's very simple. This is 2024, not 19th century. Besides, he doesn't believe there's a farmer header crisis, going by this interview in 2019.
I don't want to be political. I will ask you, where are the cows?
Whether he was questioning the people that killed Fasuranti's daughter, the most important thing here is that a crime was committed. That's why it's very important to deal with insecurity very quickly. They shouldn't allow it to linger. If he's serious about dealing with it, he should start by imposing a nationwide ban on livestock herding. All livestock must be moved by trucks. This is what a responsible government should do because of the massive employment that will be created if ranches are established. Many industries will spring up. Established ones will even stop importation of dairy. They will add value to the byproducts that will come out from the ranches if they are established. Cow dung alone is biogas, not to talk of cow milk that will feed many dairy industries. The opportunities are endless. The ones that are terrorists, that the government lies to call bandits, whatever they choose to call them, is still a serious security challenge. They should deal with them with utmost urgency. Economic activity cannot thrive in an atmosphere of insecurity. In the meantime, they should promote other types of meat. If chicken and fish are affordable, many people wouldn't care about beef. Many poultry farms have closed down in the past few months because of the high cost of chicken feed and maize. After buying expensive chicken feed, no poultry farm will be profitable. We already know why maize has become expensive. It is because of the food inflation crisis in Nigeria. It has affected other grains, not just maize alone. So the solution is to reduce production costs and, of course, produce more. It will definitely drive down the price of food despite the devaluation of the naira. Some farmers are forced to pay fees to terrorists before they can plant or harvest. Are these ones headers too? They even control Nigerian territory. After sacking all security agencies in the community, they take over and start collecting taxes. They are competing with the government, taking revenue that should go to the government. But guess what? The government is not interested. Chinese trawlers fish in our waters, but Nigerians are importing fish. So they should get their priorities right.
So you want to know where to invest $1,000 right now? Well, forget about stocks, real estate, or cryptocurrency.
The government should deal with insecurity so that farmers can freely go back to their farms. Let herdsmen set up ranches like their colleagues in other countries. It works everywhere. Why shouldn't it work in Nigeria? Now, to why Bello Bodejo, the president of Miyetti Allah, was arrested. SSS operatives in the company of some soldiers arrested him in January in Nasarawa State. They accused him of creating a vigilante group in Nasarawa State. And like most security agencies in Nigeria, they arrest people without any intention of charging them to court, which might seem like they just want to silence the person. In some cases, they claim to have gotten a court order to detain the person, but they keep the person in detention without charging him to court, which is a violation of the person's human rights. So after Bodejo waited a few weeks to be released or charged to court, he sued the SSSS to court. And nearly a month after he was arrested on 23rd January, the court ordered the federal government to file charges against him within 7 days. This court order was issued on 22nd February. The federal government told the court that Bodejo is being detained for national security, and they didn't even bother to bring him to court. So the court set March 22nd to make a decision on the bail application. Let's see if they will obey the court order if the court grants him bail. This is why Miyetti Allah members protested in court, calling for his release, and they even threatened that if he's not released, they cannot control what their radical members will do to bring down the government. That's a direct threat to Tinubu and an acceptance that they have radical members. These are the issues security agencies should be preoccupied with. These guys had a field day during Buhari's administration, making all sorts of threats. The SSSS and other agencies never saw them as a threat to national security at the time. They've made very provocative statements like saying that all lands in Nigeria belong to Fulani, that no power will remove them from Ondo forests. This was after the former governor of Ondo State gave them an ultimatum to vacate the forests. He had the audacity to challenge the governor. Someone that moves with police protection. Look at this plate in his motorcade, just like a monarch. If they can afford this lifestyle, they can definitely afford to buy land to set up a ranch. Tinubu's son even visited him a few months ago. So what changed? Is it the vigilante he formed that made the SSSS to wake up to their responsibilities? And now they want to detain him indefinitely. Charge him to court immediately without delay. These people in power, they always make simple things complicated. We are not in a dictatorship. They can't just detain someone because he's a national security threat. There's no crime called national security threat. They should name the crime the person committed, even if it's terrorism. No need for indefinite detention. Charge the person to court. Very simple. If the person broke any law, simply charge him to court and convince the court to deny him bail and remand him to prison pending prosecution. They can also convince the court to proscribe the association if they are causing problems. Security agencies cannot play the role of a court, arresting officer and executioner. If they arrest someone, the procedure says that they should bring that person to court and tell the court what the person did wrong. It is the job of the court to either agree with them or disagree. They can't be judge and jury. It might be the president of Miyetti Allah today, tomorrow it will be someone else. All they need to do is to tag the person a threat to national security and detain the person indefinitely. This is dictatorial lawlessness. They need to be dealing with issues in a swift manner. Even before arresting this guy, they should have come up with a charge based on the law he broke. Immediately he's under their custody, they will charge him to court not later than the next day. That's how it is done. So no one will need to be protesting his long detention. Rather, they will be going to court and following the trial. Also, the court case must be swift because justice delayed is justice denied. Thanks for watching.
Na hear am for ourselves, so because me I can't shout. Miyetti Allah that is in charge of all the Fulani terrorists. They detain am as security threat. Please, what sense does that make? Are we not aware of all the mayhem that these people have been causing in Nigeria? Have we not been reading about it? Yeah? Country when they say people they fear for their lives, they can't go anywhere because of the likes of this man. Una hold am, una dey talk say na security threat. Hey, God abeg o. Yeah? He even threaten Ondo State governor, abi na Ogun State or whichever, when they give am ultimatum. See, Nigeria matter. Look, anybody who has real solutions, make una come, make we share idea, because this now we have to do what we have to do, to be honest, and we can't be quiet. It's just unfortunate that the people back home are not waking up. Now I even understand, I even dey hear say whether their data dey down or something, banking system said they down. I was reading somewhere, they were saying that the banks were sending out official notes saying that please, their system is down right now, they should be, oh God, what a shame that their systems are down, so they should bear with them, So tell me, there's no light, there's no data, bank is down. What do you want these people to do? Hey, God, I beg you. Hey, I beg. Hey! Nothing is working in that country. Not a damn thing. Kenny, welcome. Nothing is working. Everything is down. Light is down. Data is down. Wi-Fi, whatever is down. Somebody said that it looks like they're having a problem, something about connection or so. Hey, well, I don't have anything else to say. I don't really get headache. This Nigeria matter, but we continue. We move. Oh, we move. We can't give up, my people. That's it. That's all I'm going to say tonight. Well done, oh. That desire. Enjoy work, oh, my people. I will see you on my next one. I'm not sure when, no, because every day now, daily things now they happen for Nigeria. Kene, thank you. I go soon again.